Hi, this is Debbie Bailey with Circle of Love Wreath Company. I wanted to show you how to make an Easter arrangement. I took the stand that I bought from Hobby Lobby and I put some gaps and cracks on top of it. When it dried, I brought it inside and now I'm adding the moss grass on top of the stand. I'm using U-pins that I buy at Hobby Lobby to keep the grass in place. I do not put glue on my U-pins to hold the grass in place. We're going to attach our bunny to the top of our arrangement. I put hot glue at the very top where there's not any grass, and then I will take my bunny and set it on top. That's not going to hold it in place. We're going to need to add U-pins next. I'm holding the rabbit there for a few seconds just so the hot glue can dry. To reinforce the bunny, I'm now going to add hot glue to my U-pins, the rest of my U-pins that I put at the very bottom of the bunny, attaching it to the gaps and cracks. You'll notice me kind of wiggling the bunny. I want to make sure that he's stable before I start the arrangement. Another way you could attach your bunny to your arrangement is by using small dowel rods. You poke them in the center on the very bottom of the bunny, and then you trim it so it'll fit on top of your stand. You would then put the hot glue on the dowel rod and poke it in the center of your arrangement. I would still use some U-pins just to reinforce it. I just thought about that, so I thought I would share that with you. I think that probably would have been easier than using all the U-pins. Just being upfront and honest with you. We're all learning. Now we're going to start at the bottom of our arrangement and start adding some layers of greenery. This is some button grass. I bought it from Hobby Lobby. I know I'm going to use all of the stems on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and cut them all off. When you cut them, make sure you cut them on a diagonal. If it has a point, it's a lot easier to go into your gaps and cracks. You'll notice that this greenery is what they call a pusher. The leaves slide up, so I'm going to push the leaves all the way to the very end. The next greenery I'm going to use is a fern. You'll notice that I've broken it apart already, so I'm just going to add it at the very bottom for our first layer. Now I'm going to add some orange jasmine that I bought from Jam's Designs. We have a good base layer for our greenery, so we're going to begin adding our flowers. I have orange peonies, and we're going to add them going different directions on your arrangement. You never want them pointing all the same direction. You want them pointing different directions so it looks like it's growing in nature. I'm going to use my Easy Bow Maker to make our bow. I measured one tail about 6 inches, and then the second tail, I'm going to have it go a little bit longer, but we're going to twist it and then measure out 6 inches. Then we bring it down the center, we twist it again and flip it over, and then measure that side out 6 inches, and we'll bring it back to the center. We're going to use some ribbon. This is one directional ribbon, so it's going to be done in sections. You want to make sure your rabbits are all facing the correct direction. You don't want them upside down. Okay. I'm doing one side so that the bunnies will be in the correct direction. You measure out this side about 5 inches. It's about an inch shorter than the orange. We're now going to use the ribbon, another pattern ribbon. It has carrots on it, so I'm not as particular about the carrots. So I measured this one about 4 inches. And you twist it in the middle, and then you bring the loop back over. I always cut my tails longer than what I need. I'll go back once I get the bow finished, and when we place it in the arrangement, then we'll decide the length for our tails. I'm using a 9-inch zip tie to hold my bow together. I run it underneath it, and then I lift my bow out. Tighten your zip tie just a little bit, but don't tighten it all the way yet. I can adjust the loops on my bow. Once I get my loops adjusted, then I'll pull my zip tie. We're going to make a stem to put our bow into the gaps and cracks or this styrofoam. I just used a trash stem, and I bent it at the top and ran it through the zip tie. And then that way we'll have something to poke down into the gaps and cracks to hold our bow in place. We have our bow, and we're placing it on our arrangement. The stem is too long, so I'm going to take my diagonal pliers and I'm going to trim it off so it fits better. We're going to put some glue on our stem and place it in the styrofoam. Now that we have our bow and our largest flower in our arrangement, we're going to start filling in with smaller flowers. This is a ranunculus stem that I have that has a little touch of orange and green in the center. The first stem we put low right underneath the bow, and then we're going to alternate with our stems. We'll put it low and then we'll put one high, and we'll just alternate as we go around our arrangement. You'll notice throughout, sometimes I need to use my scissors to poke a hole in the styrofoam because the stem isn't as sturdy as it should be, and that just helps our stem go into the styrofoam easier. Now we're going to add some carrots. We're going to cut the carrots apart. As I'm arranging the flowers, I look around, and if I see a hole or where I think something needs to go in its place to cover it up, that's what I'm doing now. I'm adding more filler to cover up holes in the arrangement or where you think you might need another little flower or greenery. Now we're going to add some Easter eggs. I bought these at Hobby Lobby. We're going to turn them into picks. This is what I call my trash stems. I take the stem that doesn't have a flower on it now because I've already used it, and I'm going to cut it off and make a pick out of it. I take one of my trash stems and I poke a hole in the egg, in the bottom of the egg, and then I place the stem in the bottom of the egg, and we have just made a pick out of our egg. We are just checking for holes as we place our eggs around our arrangement. This is the last thing we'll do, and then our arrangement will be finished. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in the comments if you would prefer me going live or if you would prefer the tutorials that I do. Thank you so much for watching, and If you like this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.